It's the National Football League on EA Sports, where we'll see a brawl inside the AFC West. It's the Dreadnoughts and the Chargers, and it's all just ahead on Madden NFL 25.
If you're a freeway fan, we're just east of the 405, one of the modern jewels of the NFL. Beautiful SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. It's the start of a new season in the NFL. Welcome to our first Sunday of 2024 with football. Mike Tirico, my partner this year, Greg Olsen. Greg, so excited to be with you and so excited about week one. You build it up, you talk about it for 6 months, but when it arrives, man, it feels so good.
And it's really the only week of the entire season, Mike, where all 32 teams are all dreaming the same thing. Playoffs, Super Bowl hopes. This was the best offseason any of them have ever had. And on top of that, it's the excitement and the hope in these stadiums. Every fan base in the NFL thinks that this is their year, and week one's getting off to a hot start, and I know both you and I are looking forward to being along for the ride.
And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Chargers led out by Justin Herbert in his 5th season out, Greg, as the Charger QB, a guy we saw win the Offensive Rookie of the Year in 2020.
I don't know about you, Mike, but my biggest takeaway from our meeting with him was just how important it is that they get off to a fast start. He made it very clear. They wanted to put their opponent on their heels right from the jump. So I think early in this game, they're going to come out swinging right from their opening whistle.
Now, Herbert. That's to the tight end, Hurst. Into space at the 45. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
On second down, it's Edwards. And you'll get them 5 yards closer, but now third down coming up.
Taken down at the 43-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 2.
They'll send their tight end left. Now it's Dobbins.
That's a heck of a stop by this defense early in this game, Mike, and it sets up a decision for the offense. You might be a little too far away to attempt a realistic field goal, but you might be a little too close to get anything out of the punt unit. I think I'm keeping the offense on. I'm trying to extend this drive, and I'm being aggressive here early.
So the visitors ready to go on offense here for the first time. They'll be led out by their quarterback, drafted back in 2019 out of Washington State. It's Gardner Minshew.
He spent a lot of time, Mike, over these last couple days speaking to the media, and the thing that jumped out to me was just how confident he was in his team's preparation ahead of today's game. Now, only time will tell or not whether it makes a difference, but if his confidence is any indication of how they're going to perform, this could be a tough team to beat.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Minshew. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up.
This is intercepted. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the goal line. Nearly a pick six, but he does set up the offense with 1st and goal.
You know, typically when you decide you're going to throw the ball this close to your own end zone, you're thinking sack, you're thinking safety. But in this case, you also have to worry about the defense really trying to jump your passes, really trying to be aggressive. And in this case, they're thinking they get their shot at a pick six, ends up just being an interception. Either way, great field position, great play.
Herbert to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. Herbert keeping it on the zone read. And he is going the wrong way. Tackled back at the 7. Herbert now on 3rd and goal. He connects with Disley. And the drive stalls out as he's brought down. And the field goal unit likely to come on here on 4th and goal. Dicker's kick is good. And the Chargers will take a 3-0 lead.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
This taken in at the 8-yard line. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The Dreadnoughts offense about ready to get going on their 2nd possession. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. And he'll gain about 6 there as it's up past the 35-yard line. He'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Marshall is on the move. They'll run here with the rookie. And he will keep the drive moving. Gets the 1st down. Nice gain of 5.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst, they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
On 1st and 10, it's Minshew. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. Thank God.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
And he will get forward for about 5 yards. That sets up 3rd down. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. To the air on 3rd down, it's Minshew. Now he'll air one out. That is knocked away downfield, incomplete. He made sure not to let the receiver get behind him. 3rd down stop sets up 4th down. A fair catch called for and made just beyond their own 50. The Chargers offense ready to take over once more. They'll look to build on their 3-0 lead as this drive starts with a 1st and 10. They'll give it to Dobbins. And that one is closed down in the backfield. What a defensive play. Knifing in, dropping him for the loss.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
That's the rookie from Georgia. It's Ladd McConkey. And he'll mark him down up beyond the 30. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a 1st down. So, 1st quarter in the books here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. The Chargers out to the early lead. And we're back at SoFi in SoCal after this. Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Herbert. To the right side and hauled in by McConkey.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Throwing again, Herbert. That's complete to his running back, J.K. Dobbins.
We call them safeties because they're usually the last line of defense, but not here. On this play, he's up there at the line of scrimmage attacking the offense, and he takes him down for a negative play.
So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14. They're going to motion the tight end over here. Again, they'll throw with Herbert. There is his tight end, Disley. And that'll go for a gain of 7, and it's going to set up 3rd down. Now Herbert again. To the left side, catch made by McConkey. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. Herbert to the air again. And he's into the end zone. Will Disley. Touchdown Chargers.
Really nice job there by the receiver, understanding what to do after you secure the catch and the ability to target him in the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. If you can hit them in stride and be accurate with the ball, there is a lot of green grass to pick up yards after the catch, and he's able to take this one all the way into the end zone for 6.
Cameron Dicker, the kicker for the extra point. His kick is good, and the Chargers are out to a 10-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return is Dylan Laube. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. But Dreadnoughts offense ready to get back at it. And nothing doing from the offense just yet. Down 10-0 as they come up with 1st and 10. He's going to take a shot down the field. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's 2nd down. From the gun, here's Minshew. Again, working deep downfield. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 75 yards. It is a touchdown. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
Next to score, Chargers 10, Dreadnoughts 7.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here's Darius Davis to return it. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. Justin Herbert back out there. He and the Chargers getting set to go once more. So this next drive about to get going, we remind you, coming up later tonight, the regular season premiere of Sunday Night Football. It's a good one. Playoff rematch, Stafford against Goff, the Rams and the Lions from Ford Field. That's at 8:20 Eastern. And then tomorrow, we wrap up week 1 with Monday Night Football. Aaron Rodgers gets another shot at a Monday opener. The Jets and Niners from Santa Clara, 8:15 Eastern, 5:15 West Coast time. This one complete to Palmer. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback. Get into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
A gain there of 27 yards.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
Space to run inside the 20. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. Now this defense will use the first of their timeouts. That's another first down, another big play. The defense has some issues. Gain of 18. They fake the handoff. Now Herbert to the goal line and in. And McConkey. Touchdown Chargers. And that's a football to hold on to forever. His first NFL touchdown in his very first NFL game.
And that was just a great drive. Really, from start to finish, Mike, you could see the play caller just really finding his rhythm. Mix in run, mix in pass. Results in the touchdown pass, but really everything they did, the entire possession worked to perfection. You can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns. Man, that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Laube now to return it. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. The Dreadnoughts offense and their wide receiver getting ready to get back to work. They find themselves down 17-7 as this drive starts 1st and 10. The shotgun, a throw for Minshew. He's going to let this one go deep.
There's only a handful of guys in the league who legitimately have world-class speed, and he's one of them. I mean, he's the type of weapon that you 3 or 4 times a game have to just say, okay, my guy, he's faster than your guy. We're going to send him deep and let it fly. And even though that one falls incomplete, you have to continue to sprinkle that threat in because it makes everything else in your passing game that much easier.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Now Minshew. That is intercepted. And the Chargers have excellent field position as they take over right at midfield.
Doesn't it just seem like year in and year out, especially on the defensive side of the ball, there's these late-round players that kind of burst onto the scene out of nowhere, and there's a reason this guy fell in the draft. But I'll tell you what, he has shown a ton of growth so far this year, and he continues to make his presence felt in the back end of this defense.
The Chargers offense and the wideout getting set. Throwing on 1st down is Herbert. That'll be complete to Dobbins. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Shotgun now for Herbert. That's complete to the TCU man, Quentin Johnston. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a 1st down. Here's Dobbins. And that's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7. 2nd down and 3. On play action now, Herbert. He's going to tuck it and go. Now the Chargers will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the 1st half. Herbert looking to throw on 3rd and 2. And he's going to have the 1st down taken down after after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going. Now a timeout Chargers here. That's their second. They stop it here with just under 40 seconds until halftime. On first down, Herbert. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. That one complete to Johnston.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger
and he's in! Quentin Johnston! Touchdown Chargers! And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A third touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
Dicker, good with the extra point. And the Chargers up their lead. It's now 24-7. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Laube now to return it. A good return as he takes it across the 30. The Dreadnoughts offense and Gardner Minshew going to take over once again. The deficit is 17, so they got to start cutting into it soon. See if it starts here. 1st and 10. Throwing is Minshew. Now here's another ball that's intercepted. Picked off by Deion Henley. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Well, Mike, once again, this drive, it ends the same way their last one did, walking off the field, following an interception. Now, you're hoping this is more momentary struggle than it is a trend, but as hard as it is to do, they need to get calmed down. They need to reset because their offense cannot operate at a high level if they don't have confidence in this passing game.
He connects with Palmer on that one. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's Cameron Dicker now on for the field goal. This one from just under 50 yards. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Chargers tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. So, still the matter of 6 seconds remaining in this half. And the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Minshew gonna look to throw. He's gonna let one go, looking for Myers.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to...
Oh, and he's going to go down. He could not get rid of it. And that's going to bring an end to this first half.
With the score, Chargers 27, Dreadnoughts 7.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. More from you and Greg in a moment. But first, time for a look around the NFL to see what's going on.
And both teams ready to play on, so we'll do the same as we get set for quarter number 3. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. Minshew now to throw on 1st and 10. Going up top. That one broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on 1st down. Couldn't connect. It'll bring up 2nd down. Working out of the gun. It's Minshew. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. He's going to look for the home run ball. That is incomplete. Well read that time defensively, making it difficult downfield, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. Davis to return it. Oh, hello. He is stopped. Herbert now on 1st down. He connects with Disley. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. A run with Dobbins. And the defense right on that. I don't know if keeping would have done any better. No gain on that one.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Now Herbert throwing on 2nd down. He tosses over the middle. This one is caught. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
And the Chargers, 1st down.
On 1st and 10, here's Herbert. That one complete to McConkey.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
From the gun, it's Herbert. And this ball batted away and incomplete. They need the 24-yard line as they come up for 3rd down.
6 yards to go.
Herbert to the air again. To the right side and hauled in by McConkey. The field goal unit on the sideline. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. Putting the tight end in motion. Herbert gonna go on 4th down. And he's gonna have the 1st down. So taking a chance there, playing with the lead, but it works out for them. Tight end, the motion man to the right. Again, they'll throw with Herbert. The open man is Johnston. He's got it. And the Chargers are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
That's another Chargers 1st down.
Here's a run. And he will dive into the end zone. J.K. Dobbins. Touchdown Chargers. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
Next to score, Chargers 34, Dreadnoughts 7.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. Now an opening past the 30. Still on the move. And he's going to take this all the way back. 94 yards. It's a touchdown. You talk about a response. After the offense goes down the field and gets a touchdown, the special teams unit comes back to get the 6 right back for the other side.
And I've been there, Mike. You find yourself on offense, you watch your opponent go down and get a touchdown, and you're saying amongst each other, you're saying, hey, we're going to get the ball back. Let's go get one of our own. But in this case, the return unit says, no, offense, you stay on the sideline. We got this, and they go back and get a score of their own.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Davis now to return it. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. So now here comes the Chargers as they get set to take over once more. And as we look back now, Greg, at how we got here, we got a ton of highlights of the... A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. On the ground, here's Dobbins. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Here's Herbert. The throw on the run is complete. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
And the Chargers first down.
Now a run on 1st down. Not much there, maybe a yard. Now this defense will use the first of their timeouts. Here's a 2nd and 9. Now it's Herbert. He's going to run it. And he's going to slide to a stop and avoid the contact. But since he started there, he's still shy of the 1st down. 3rd and a yard. They'll run it with Dobbins out of the pistol. 1st down and more inside the 15. And he's going to take this all the way home. J.K. Dobbins. Touchdown Chargers. That his 2nd touchdown now here in the season opener. Point after now from Dicker. It's up and good. And the Chargers will extend this 3rd quarter lead.
Dreadnoughts 14.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This returnable from the 4. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Now a timeout for injury. On 1st and 10, it's Minshew. He's going to air this one out. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively. All over him. And it'll be 2nd down. Here's a give up the middle with White. And nothing on that one. Back to the line of scrimmage. And that is it.
Offside. Defense. Still 2nd down.
From the gun, here's Minshew. Now he takes off. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line.
The challenge of defending a dual-threat quarterback in the NFL, Mike, is that you just don't see them week in and week out, maybe like you do in college. So in this case, you defend everything perfectly downfield, but it's hard to account for a quarterback who can run. He escapes the pressure, tucks it down himself, and he picks up a big gain.
We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Look him up on a 2nd down and 8. The shotgun, a throw for Minshew. A hit, and he has lost the football. And this is taken in by the defense. And there it is. The defense comes up with the big play, forcing the fumble as they get their offense right back on the field. Coming up, Greg, with a big turnover.
Taking the ball away, Mike, has really become an art form in the NFL. Some teams are good at it, some teams not so much. But in this case, great job by the defense taking that one away. Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
And he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. Lane closed quickly, and here comes 3rd down.
Exit 3rd and 7.
They send the tight end in motion. Throwing is Herbert on 3rd down. He has been busy. 9 receptions on the game in that one. A 1st down.
And the Chargers, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Shotgun now for Herbert. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. On play action, it's Herbert. He runs with it. And he will take this into the end zone. What a run! Justin Herbert, touchdown Chargers. This has got to feel good, Greg. You open at home and a great performance with one more touchdown added on top.
Not many better ways, Mike, than to create some excitement amongst your fan base than to have a great home opener. Every team works all off season. They stress it during training camp. Let's get off to a great start, and then all of a sudden you're able to do it in front of your home crowd. Man, this has been a really impressive performance.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Laube now to return it. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The visitors' offense make their way out to take over once more. Let's go back through their earlier possessions, and a lot of them, Greg, have ended with the defense going the other way.
And there's no greater indicator in the NFL of success in terms of wins and losses than the turnover battle. And we've seen so many statistics and charts. We can go on and on. The simplest way to say, if you protect the ball, your chance of winning goes up. If you don't protect the ball, your chance of winning goes down. So here they have 3 interceptions, losing fumbles. It's really been a meltdown by multiple guys all across this offense. He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on 1st down.
Back is Minshew. There he goes again.
Yeah, that's a nice job. He's out of the pocket. He knows he doesn't need all that much for a 1st down. He's able to tuck it, get out of bounds, and keep this drive alive.
Here's Minshew now on 1st and 10. Going for it all. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's second down. Minshew out of the pistol here. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
To the air on third down, it's Minshew. He's going to let one go, looking for Myers. Derwin James there defensively to break that one up.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, Mike. Living in these third and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
And he'll get a few yards on this return, up past the 15-yard line. The Chargers offense about ready to take over once more. And this has been the start of the season you hoped for. Help serve at home, have the lead here in the fourth quarter, and now it's all about bleeding down that clock. Second down and 8. Now a give up the middle, and he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up third down. Pistol here for Herbert. Open man is the tight end Disley. 10 catches now in the game. They've gone his way early and often. That one for a first down.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Up the middle they go. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
Number one rule of run blocking for the offensive line is you don't want to allow penetration. It just doesn't give your running back any angles to cut and find the hole. It's exactly how it played out here. They've got to do a better job holding the line of scrimmage and not getting pushed back.
Second and 11. Edwards gets it from the pistol. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. We'll go 3 tight ends here on first and 10.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
They'll turn and hand this one off. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. Second and 7.
Brings up second and 7.
They'll stick with him again. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. Now a second timeout called by the defense. And they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game. They bring the tight end in motion. Now it's Dobbins. Now this defense will use a third and final timeout. The clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the game. Herbert to throw for it on fourth down. To the left side, catch made by McConkey.
Oh, that's a great job there defensively. They know exactly where that first down marker is. It looked for a minute like he was going to be able to pick up enough yards to convert on that fourth down, but he doesn't. He's just shy, and that is a great stand here by this defense.
They're going to go play action now with this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. So this one is over. It's in the win column for the Chargers, as Jim Harbaugh is a winner. 1 year after winning the national championship at Michigan, he's got the Chargers off to a 1-0 start as they get the win in a division game over the Las Vegas Raiders. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Chargers are winners here as we say so long from SoFi.